YouTube? It's your girl Journey, and I am back again with another video, and we're trying to stay consistent. So I think this is the first video for this month, unless I posted a short. That don't count, but yeah. We're going to be reacting to Reddit stories, as y'all see in that thumbnail and the title. Now, before we get started, I want to let you guys know something that y'all don't gotta know, but I had to just go in and re-pierce both of my ears. It did not go through. It didn't bleed or nothing. I don't know what happened. It just wouldn't go through. It took a few pushes and they finally went in, as y'all can see. And y'all, did anybody just slick gel on their eyebrows or something? Because at this point, I don't know what to do. Now, don't mind if I look a little off. It's because this eyelash does not come up like this over here. So I had to put some mascara on. I don't understand why it does that, but it does. It do what it do. So now I'm about to open this computer up, and I'll pop with, if I can find the story, I'll pop it up here. For the AITA stories, if you know what that abbreviation means, then just rock on with the story. So it says, am I the weirdo, let's say it like that, for cutting off my friends because they talk to my to hear their side of the story? Well, it does sound bad, but let's get into the story to see what happened. I, 15 mil, was at a pool party. I told my friend about it at the time, but she laughed it off. Okay, that just sounds flat out wrong. You don't laugh at your friend when they tell you something like that. And told me that I did good. This kind of reaction changed my perception of the event, and I never spoke up about it again because I was scared no one would believe me. Nowadays, especially what's going on, if you know what I'm talking about, nobody believes those kind of stories, and it's sad. I wish we could do something about that. I didn't even believe myself at times. Fast forward 2 years later, I got new friends. I felt really comfortable around them, so I decided to tell them about this event. Okay. I felt like a weight had been lifted off my chest, and I was glad that some people actually believe me. Now that right there is some real friends. That's some real friends. If you don't got real friends like that, but let's get to the rest of it. Well, yesterday I found out that my friends, why is there quotes around it, went off to visit my 24 female. You're 15? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. You were 9. She was 18. She's weird. I was pretty mad about this, and I demanded an explanation. Yeah, you have every right, because how did they even know where she lives? That's the question. I really want to know. And this story don't have a lot of details of why, how did they know? Well, I know the friend told them about the, but how do they know where she lives? Talking about she took a visit. They took a visit. They told me that they want to hear her side of the story. There is no defending that side of the story. That was, you were 9 years old. Just to check that there weren't any miscommunication that happened. No, you just trying to cause some drama. Their explanation broke me, because I thought they believed me. But if they went ahead to visit her, obviously they did not. Yeah, they did not. They did not. I cut them off and blocked them on everything, as you should. One of them tried to message me and told me that it wasn't their intention to hurt me and that they were just looking out for my well-being. AITA. No, you are not. You had every right to cut them off, because first off, they're not your real friends if they're gonna go do that. That's like somebody tried to fly. Like try to, all right? And then you go ask the person about it, as if saying you didn't believe me. That's equivalent to that. No, you're not in the wrong. Now let's get into the next story. I actually had no look into it, so this is raw, because this is a long story. This looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paragraphs, maybe 4. So this would be the last one, maybe. Let's see how I feel about it. AITA. We are about to end our marriage due to her Facebook stories.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Sounds off, but let's get into it. Hi Reddit, I just wanted to ask. I have nowhere to vent and ask opinions, already as my friends gave me their 2 cents, but I still do need confirmation. I, 32 male, and my wife, 32 female, had a heated argument over her Facebook posts and stories. I'm currently debating myself to, am I really a bad person in our relationship? For context, I, the male, reacted strongly because I got fed up with her stories and posts. Okay. My wife loves watching cheating dramas. dramas where the male is always cheating and loves it. Okay, that just sounds kind of weird. You can love those type of stories, but it sounds like you're obsessed with it. It's been like that even before we got married and had kids. It always creeps into our conversations. The standard hypothetical questions and jokes about me having another woman in my life. Now, mind you, I am a 2.5. She was an 8 before our marriage, but became a 6 after. Not that I look at her as a 6, but I'm going to let you guys imagine, as I do believe numbers can define anyone. Objectively, that's diabolical. Okay, now the reason I'm asking the internet is because lately she keeps posting stories about cheating, like a woman being shown giving her husband carry-ons and showing him the pictures of fidelity. I know, very specific, but that basically almost all of her stories, and telling the guy to get lost. It sounds like you're thinking maybe she's trying to hint at you that, like, she's trying to say that you're cheating. You know you're not, but it sounds like that's what she's trying to say. Like, she's trying to talk behind your back, like she's trying to be slick. That's what it sounds like to me, but I haven't read the full story to understand. So I got fed up with all the stories, as you should. Mainly because we had already had a conversation about social media. Okay, I know nothing about marriage because I've never been in marriage, but if somebody's telling you about something that seems like you did wrong, can you try to fix it? Because that's a problem if you can't fix it. I mean, never been in marriage, but I think that's something that you should try to fix. What's the problem? Because if you don't, it's just going to keep on happening. We agreed to be private about our married life and our kids, as we want us to grow as a family, not needing social media approval and the like. I just find it toxic and dangerous to post everything about our life and our marriage, and most specifically our kids, as it might get unwanted attention from kind people, from the kind of people you never want to be in the same room with. Okay, so she's like spreading all this information that's wrong. She's spreading all this marriage and family life all on the internet. You can put stuff on the internet, but you don't blast personal life on the internet. Never do that. For another context, I was essayed when I was 12. Yo, I know what that means. I just can't say it on here. Y'all know how YouTube is. While I was doing charity works for our church, and they even had the audacity to go home afterwards. My mother back then went nuclear and had him in cuffs and was charged with grapes, fruits, y'all. Grapes, fruits. And violence, women and children. I'm not from the US. We have this law. Hence my heightened vigilance against those types of people and my need for privacy. Understandable. Now with the story in question, I got mad, really mad, because well, we are married and her posting things about cheating does not breach our agreement about private life. About being private about our life. It also portrays I am a cheating low life. That's what it sounds like. Cause see, if I had a boyfriend, he was like, if I had a boyfriend and he was like putting like, oh, girls cheat so much, girls cheat, I'm gonna text him and say, why are you saying that? Are you making assumptions or something? Like, that does. Let me know down below in the comments to y'all. Does that sound off? And my point was proven when one of her friends asked what's up, and I was doing anything wrong, in which she just said she just shares stories for people to learn from. The friend need to be quiet. She stood on what she believed was harmless posts. So I said, okay, if that's harmless, then I will also post things that will make people question your dignity. That's petty, but hey, you want to be petty? Let's be petty too. I posted something about being a narcissist as well. She got so mad and started saying, you want this marriage to end like this and this gift to our kids, huh? Our eldest, which is having a party this weekend. I have no idea how old these kids are. I am posting this in spite of me wanting privacy, as I really have nowhere else to go. So yeah, I read a lot of stories here, and you know, the internet is a great place to get opinions no matter what they may be, and maybe I can just get a decent advice or opinion on this matter here. For added context, we were still not married. Our relationship was toxic. It was out in the open and everybody knew what was happening between us, good or bad. Mostly from her side, because again, I'm not the posting type of guy. Even my Facebook doesn't have my real face as the VP. And I also post funny videos, post on it. I learned from that and told her we should change our ways to be quiet about life, good or bad. And when she agreed, Yes, adult conversation, and adults agree, not forcing my views upon my other half. Okay. Right now, I blocked her, and well, we will be seeing each other later when she gets home, or not as. I work from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. I'm at 3 p.m. I'm at 3 a.m. That's crazy. I have 2 jobs to make ends meet. This the only time I have only time I have free as my boss made me go home early today, due to our website being down and I have nothing to. Oh, he's a social media man. I just think if you're going to be a social media manager, like I'm on this guy's side, but I'm saying if you're going to be a social media manager, I think that you should want to be on the internet. Is that off too? I don't know this man. During the day, and I work with Grab during the night until 3 a.m. So yeah, I work. So am I AITA? There may be some loopholes in this story, but feel free to ask me that. I am not totally okay right now. Hence the storytelling sucks in a roundabout way. I'm also diagnosed with severe depression and is currently under medication. Okay, so yeah, I feel you, bro. I don't feel you, but I see what you're talking about. I don't know if that can add anything. My wife doesn't have any of those, so obviously she don't understand. She is perfectly sound of mind and body, I think. And this says update 1. I waited for her when she got out the car. She acted like nothing happened. No conversation about the argument, like it didn't exist. This is just crazy. I'm sorry, she's wrong. Okay, that could have been easily fixed in the marriage, but I guess she decided to. If I had a husband and he's just telling me, let's see, let me make up something. Stop posting horrible childhood stories about him. And I kept doing it, that's equivalent to that too. Like, somebody tell you stop doing something is for a reason. They don't feel comfortable with it being posted on the internet. And the fact that you keep doing it is not good. Not good for your relationship at all. These stories were great, and the people that were telling the stories, I agree with both of them. I've came to conclusion that I agree with both of them, because the last one really got me. Somebody tell you stop doing it, you need to stop. It's for a reason. And I have no idea where those people are at or what they're doing, but I hope that man that wife has probably decided to fix it, because I believe they're divorced by now. You're gonna break my boundaries. I mean, we're gonna have to do something about that. Anyways, you guys, let me know if you enjoyed the video down below. Also, all my contacts are in the link down below. Click on those, contact me. I text back and I add back on Snapchat as much as I can. I think I have like 40-50 requests from people that said they came from YouTube. I can't accept all those. I try not to accept a bunch of friend requests from Snapchat. And I've also unfollowed a lot of people on Facebook. I follow way too many people. More people than who follow me. So y'all, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share. Don't forget to hit your post notification bells on. And just so y'all know, I don't think y'all know what that is. It's that bell that lets you know when I post it. Because some people will sit there and say, oh, when have you posted? When are you gonna post? I did post. You guys just didn't bother to look. And I can see why. I'm on your side with that, because I rarely post, so you don't expect me to have a video upload on here. But this is recorded on a Thursday. This should be here by Friday, Saturday, Sunday, depending on when I edit. Probably Saturday. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish some last minute schoolwork up, and then I'll see y'all in another video. Goodbye.